a lot of creators have been wondering, especially new creators, have been wondering how people achieve that. What kind of app do you use to record yourself, record your screen as you are talking, your face, your image or video is also showing on the screen while your screen is being recorded, especially if you are into the kind of niche that I am. I mean, tutorial niche where you show how to, you teach people how to, or you are organizing master classes. Of course, you would need this kind of software. Okay, so let's say you just launched your OBS Studio after completing the download setup. So this is the interface you will be seeing. But at this point, you will not find OBS trial. I renamed it. What you find here is scene, and that scene is highlighted on blue, on a blue background, just like you can see. And then going forward, each time you want to create a new video or you want to create a new scene, you can always come to this plus sign, tap on it, and scene 2 will open for you. You can decide to rename your scenes or you leave it at just scene, okay? So that being said, the next thing you want to do is to come to tools. Click on tools, pick the first option. The first option says auto configuration wizard. Tap on it. You can see these 3 options. The first is optimize for streaming. Recording is secondary. Right now, I am showing you how to use OBS Studio to record your tutorials, your videos, your games, whatever you need it for in terms of showing your screen, okay? So I will not be streaming. So we pick the second option, which is optimize for just recording, okay? And then we go ahead and click on next. Under the resolution, I do all my videos on 1920 by 1080. If you want to change yours, come to the drop down button and pick your resolution. And this FPS, let it remain so. I recorded that by 60 or by 30, but I prefer 30 because this is just tutorial video. And then I click on next, I apply settings. You are done with that part. The next thing you want to do is to add sources. There are different sources, so I'm going to walk you through on how to add your sources. Sources is part of the setup for this tutorial. For using OBS Studio. So this is sources, all right? Come under sources and you're gonna find the plus sign here. You tap on it. The first source you want to add is display capture. What is display capture about? Display capture has to do with this studio, OBS Studio, capturing your entire screen. Wherever your cursor goes to, whether you are selecting YouTube, going to Google, you are going to your WhatsApp, anywhere you are going to do anything on your screen, it will be captured. That is what this is about. So we'll go ahead and click on display capture. You can see it is already on create new. You tap on OK. When that opens, you click on select a display to capture. You have to do this manually. So you select a display to capture. We are capturing the primary monitor, which is this my system. So I'm going to select that and then I'll click on OK. Now this is it. Here is my monitor. You can see what is going on here. You see my cursor. I have already captured the display of my screen right now. So going forward, everything I am doing, you're going to find it here because I have captured my screen. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to go back to sources. Now we want our face, ourselves to appear. Remember, I'm showing you how to use OBS to record your tutorials. While you are teaching, your face, your image, your video is also showing on the screen, right? So when you click on the plus sign, this information will pop. The next thing you want to select is video capture device. You tap on it. You click on OK. When you click on OK, the next prompt, you can see yourself here. So I just appeared there, and what I want to do is to, of course, my device camera is a webcam. That is the device camera. I don't need to tap or select. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll just come down to click on OK. Okay, now you can see it is actually very big on the screen. So let's say I'm recording a tutorial video that I'm trying to show my screen. What am I going to do? I'll bring my cursor to the edge, and you can see my cursor just turned into two-headed arrow. I'm going to put it down like this. Once it turns, as it turns, I am going to hold it to reduce my screen. however you want your screen to be like, your image to be big or small. Of course, if you are recording your screen and showing how to do something, there's no way you would want your screen to be too big, right? So let's keep it at a minimal level. Okay, I am okay with that. I'm going to leave it at that. So the next thing I want to do is, what if I want to change the location of my video, of my image? What do? I want to place my cursor here, then left click, hold down the left click, and then put it anywhere I want. The top right, I'm putting it bottom right, bottom left, top left, middle, anywhere I want to place these, but definitely I'm going to leave mine on the top left. Okay, so I just left mine there, and the next thing we want to do is to remember we are not recording yet. All the things we are doing right now, just set up. We haven't started recording our tutorials yet. Let's say you have an external camera to record your video. You don't want to use the webcam of your computer to record your video. You can go ahead to connect that. So what we'll be doing is to add audio to what we are setting up. To add audio, you go back to sources, this is sources, click on the plus sign, and then come to audio input capture. Tap on it. You can see it's already create new. You click on OK. It is going to be on default, and that default has to do with my internal microphone. The microphone of this laptop. That is because I have not connected any external microphone to what I want to do. So let's say if you actually connected any, you will find it here. So you go ahead and select the source of your audio, and then you tap on OK. Let's say this place was like this. This audio button was like this. You'll see that the waves of my audio has just disappeared. So you always remember to turn this on in order to capture your voice. So take note of the source of your audio, whether it is your desktop device you are using, audio you are using, take note of your source. So I just added this. Now you can see under our sources, I've successfully added audio input, which has to do with the sound that my video would produce. And I have added video capture, which this is me here. This is the video capture. I am appearing on the screen of what I am recording on the OBS Studio. And then the display capture has to do with the entire screen, anywhere my cursor would go to, any application I would open, any file I would open. It has to do with that. Now, the next thing I want to show you is you go on to settings to ensure everything is done properly. You tap on settings and it opens. You get on to output. When you open your output, you see streaming. We have nothing to do with streaming. Streaming is, should I say, automatically set. So we'll not touch anything here. Rather, we'll come to recording. Under recording, you see recording path. Recording path, you can see OBS videos. Why are you seeing OBS videos? This is not automatic. Before I start my recording or I start using OBS software on my system, I first of all create a folder on my system, on my desktop. I create a folder, rename it OBS videos, because I want all my videos to be going to one place. Anytime I find it, I'll just get on OBS videos. So you may want to do the same thing, or you rename yours, any name you would want to use for yours. Now, the next thing is you look at browse. So let's say you don't want to save your video under OBS videos or the folder you created for any reason. So you come to browse, click on browse. It is going to open you up to different locations on your PC. So you can choose videos, pictures, anywhere, documents, downloads, desktop, anywhere you would want to. And you select it, then you click on select folder, then it will change the location. It will change the location here. The next thing is your recording format. Remember, if you choose the wrong format, it is not every media player that would be able to access that file. So that is very necessary. When you open your OBS Studio, you pay attention to what you are seeing. Whether you are seeing recording format let me open up to show you something. This MKV is always difficult for different media players to access. So before it used to be the option of just MP4, but right now the interface has changed on OBS. So what you would find is hybrid MP4 or fragmented MP4. Any of the two is definitely okay. But when I opened my OBS, I saw hybrid MP4 and then I made some research about it and realized that is okay for me. And then fragmented MP4, I made research equally about it, which is this, and I was told, I confirmed that it's okay as well. But I'll go with hybrid MP4. Okay, so once you are done with that, the next thing you want to do is to click on OK. When you click on OK, you get back to settings. This time around, we want to check our video to ensure the setup is all right. So we click on video. Under video resolution, remember we already set 1920 by 1080. Ensure the second line that has to do with the output is the same as the first. Come to this arrow, select it and pick the one up there, and everything is the same. You come down to click on OK, or you click on apply. All right, so we are almost done. I think we are done. The next thing is what we want to start recording. When you click on start recording, for example, you see this button right here that has to do with pause. You can always pause and you come back and unpause. All right, you can pause, you come back and unpause and start recording. When you are done, you come back here and click on stop recording. All right, stop recording. Okay, so let me stop recording. I just stopped recording. How do I now find the video that I just recorded? You come to file up there, click on file, tap on file and select show recordings, right? That was what I was trying to get. And now you can see the video we just recorded. Today's date is 24th. Look at it here, 24th, 07/2026. Yes, all these videos, when I come back, I'll delete them. These are the things I have recorded today. This is today. This is the third video I've recorded today, the third tutorial. So I usually come back to take them off because I do not have enough space to keep all those videos. Okay, so let's say I just showed you where to find how to look at your videos. What else? Yeah, let's go back to settings. Go back to settings, and then I'm going to show you something. I want to show you hotkeys. I do not use hotkeys, but you may wish to. You can see to start streaming, you can put a key here, maybe S, to start streaming. Okay, let's say S. Each time you click on S on your keyboard, when you are on OBS, you start streaming. Let's say stop streaming, you can put E to end. Whatever keys you want to use in each of these to represent, instead of always going to use the buttons, I mean, on the OBS itself, you can go ahead to do that, but I don't use hotkeys. I usually make use of the control panel here to do everything I need to do. Basically, that is what OBS is about. Now, let's say I want to, okay, let's say if I was recording this tutorial using OBS Studio, I would have just come down, minimize. Oh, I forgot something very important. If you are using OBS to do tutorial, once you are done setup, please do not click on the X up there. It will cancel the entire setup. You are going to start all over. In terms of recording, if you cancel, you go and start recording your screen thinking it is saving. It's not saving. What you do instead is to minimize. When you minimize, it will keep this particular button here. You will see something red on it to show that it is recording. All right. Okay, thank you very much for watching to the end of this video. I need you to hit on the subscribe button. If this video is helpful, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and please, what kind of topic would you want me to talk about? Anything, just drop in the comments. Trust me, I am informed. I can actually do a video to show you anything that you would want me to show you. So please go ahead. Let me know what you want me to talk about next in the comment section. Please do well to turn on the notification bell so that when I drop my next update, you would be notified. I am Coach Samantha 001.